Bing, bing, bong. Dude, instantly back. Look at this. Oh, Skinwalkers?
Wendigos, the rake. Thousands of sightings, stories.
Swear to God, Wendigo, I've heard at nighttime deer running when I used to take hikes at night. And I swear I've seen deer before, but like the galloping that they would make, I don't know. And they would always run past me at night.
And pictures across America with actual police cases written on some of them. Here are all the videos I've made on these humanoid creatures to see if they're all real and to see if they might be related, starting with skinwalkers. Hundreds of videos are coming out of people saying their dog is a skinwalker, this deer is a skinwalker, this person is a skinwalker. Basically, a skinwalker is a witch from Navajo culture that can morph into a bunch of different creatures. But could it actually be real? To find out, I'm going to the 3 places with the most skinwalker sightings to search for proof. And I'm gonna do all the stuff that you're not supposed to do to see if I can attract any.
So right now we're at Joshua Tree. I was like doing my research online, and here there were just a ton of stories for skinwalker sightings. So I brought my friend Trace here. He's apparently haunted by skinwalkers.
Yeah. Before we started searching, to learn a little bit, we called one of Trace's friends who happens to be Navajo, which is where skinwalkers originate from.
It's just like, schizophrenic, just hallucinating skinwalkers.
So, as a little kid from like when I was born to about 10 years old, I grew up on the reservation, the Navajo reservation. One night there was just this tall figure.
He looks like Mexican.
Didn't say anything, was just standing there next to this abandoned car. And I ran for my life, bro. I was so scared. I was like, I don't know what it was, to my grandma and everything. Like that was an SW. You saw your first SW. As soon as you mention it, you bring that into the world.
So they call it SW?
Kind of yourself. So a lot of people don't want to believe it. A lot of people want to say what they have to say, but once you're there, you won't be able to forget it. You really won't.
So now that we knew more, we wanted to get to the highest vantage point so that we could see if there was anything strange, like all the stories from this location.
I'm gonna be honest, man. I don't see anything. Do you see anything? Any movement?
It's probably a tree.
We didn't find anything here, so we're gonna go to the next place. There's tons of sightings.
Yeah, but wouldn't you go at nighttime? We're 2 minutes into this, actually. This is 50 minutes.
So I'm gonna try some out.
So we headed to the next place and started setting up. But before we even started filming, Trace saw something weird in the distance.
Yeah,
I'm forgetting everything, bro.
Wait, what is that in the middle of the road?
Same at Joshua Tree, though, no? In the middle of the road. Where?
Hey, stop. Don't point the light in my face.
Don't put the light in my face. The truck?
What's up?
What's up?
Bro, I'm fucking seeing it right now.
Wait, ain't the light over there? Ain't the light over there? What is that? Get in the car.
What is it? I don't see anything. A car?
Wait, let's drive. Lock the door. What the was that?
All fours?
Ethan, record.
You never stop recording.
Drive.
Ethan, record.
What the is that? Is that a fucking donkey?
Oh, is that a deer
what
thing?
Holy shit.
Oh, it is a donkey. Look, that's Jesus, bro.
Holy
Donkey's just like, what's up?
Dude, are you filming? You're filming? What the Dude, drive.
Dude, Shrek?
For the love of God, drive.
No.
We didn't get the chance to intro where we're at. Dude, we
that donkey would eat you, right? Donkeys do that?
Start filming it.
After freaking out a lot, we looked it up and there were normally wild donkeys out here, so...
We might have just got spooked by a donkey. I got scared, dude, because I didn't think it was a donkey.
Donkey walks up to the car, looks like a donkey, sounds like a donkey, is a donkey. They're like, it's a skinwalker, dude. That shit's so scary.
I was like 2 foot
The
tall.
power.
I'm sorry,
the brain.
dude. I thought you were a skinwalker. I hope you can understand. Really? Donkey.
That's
Oh my
donkey.
God! What is happening?
They know, though.
We've been surrounded by skinwalkers.
Yeah, we're not donkeys, bro.
Wait, they don't like that word.
That one's not.
That one there is.
That was the first one.
Dude, that one's Skinwalker. Skinwalker.
Pull up next to it and try to talk to it.
Skinwalker. Why am I so terrified right now?
Dude, look at his eyes.
It's real.
Okay, things skinwalkers
The
don't
eyes
like.
are all black.
Whistling.
No? Skinwalkers don't like. I thought last episode they were like, they whistle.
listening to mine.
It runs away.
That was the signal. From
Can we
Boys,
film
they know
our
how to
video,
whistle.
dude?
We gotta
This
get
is
out of
a place infamous for an incredible amount of
How are they
skinwalker
doing the
sightings and just a
light?
lot of paranormal activity in general.
I don't trust these guys still.
Can I pet you?
here. Do it.
Oh, he's scared of me. Oh my gosh.
I just tried eating him.
Oh, dude, I'm scared, dude. I don't like
Bro's
this.
getting jumped by a donkey.
Bro, they're about to mug me. I have some interesting ghost stuff to test to, I guess, communicate with the skinwalkers. While they are a being, they're also spiritual in some way, so you can talk to them
Guys
like
talking
that.
to
So
a
we got
donkey.
this radio that goes through stations, and apparently if there's a spirit around it, it will be able to answer your questions. So we're gonna see if it worked on potentially skinwalkers.
While Trey sets that up, I'm gonna go try to get the donkey.
SW's here. Are we 100% safe out here?
What is that?
All right, is it actually
No.
Yeah, it worked. It answered some questions.
working? Like how well? How? I just want to confirm, are there any SWs out here?
Was he supposed to say yes?
Are any near us? This is really difficult to pick up on. I don't know
Nah.
about this app, man. I don't know. It feels like it's just making creepy sounds.
I do too.
With the radio not being much evidence, we moved on to the final place with the most sightings.
Like he's like, fuck this up. It's just making creepy sounds. Final? Hold on. We're 6 minutes in. There's 50 minutes left. He's speed
We made it to
running.
the final location. We're by the Hickorylia Reservation, which is
It's the
where
final location.
the original photo of Skinwalkers was taken, near here. They don't have the exact address, unfortunately, so I can't find the exact spot for you guys. Not only that
Geolocator guy.
picture is from here, but people have seen more sightings here than anyone. This is the part where we do all the things we're not supposed to do, all the things that attract SWs. I don't want to seem like I'm playing this up for the camera, but this is like, driving here felt terrible. I hate this place. I don't want to be
The
here.
hills are
long.
weird.
All right, let's go farther.
It's like
Let's go
uneven, so it's like kind of. Dog bark?
That was a dog.
And a person with the dog.
That's unfortunate. A common animal that SWs turn into is dogs, wolves, of that nature.
Oh.
A lot of people claim their own dog is an SW. Okay, this area is giving me the creeps.
Yeah, let's.
Oh
How
my
come some
God.
dogs have human eyes? Have you seen those? Like the dogs with colored eyes, I think.
Bro, please, please.
Oh, dude, I almost can't. I don't feel like doing the bit. When I first looked up how to attract SWs, here's the first things I read.
feel like
Native
doing
here.
the bit.
That's the absolute worst thing you can think of doing. Period. Do it and film it. Someone said. It's a bad idea, and
Do what?
yeah. I'm tripping. That's me. 1. Say Skinwalker.
Skinwalker?
Skinwalker.
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 I thought they didn't like.
Why did you scream it?
Skinwalker.
That's a nice echo.
Ah, dude,
Oh,
I'm
I
so f***ing uncomfortable. All right. Did we?
That's a
That's a
goose.
bird.
It turns into a silly goose,
All right,
dude.
next thing, whistling.
I thought these were things they didn't like.
When I find out the Skinwalker turns into Margot Robbie. That's our sign to leave.
Wait, was that spoon? What was that?
Oh my gosh, what was that sound?
Coyote?
I don't
Can
know
you
what that could have
scream
been.
like that?
I'm trying to. My goal for these videos is to give you guys logical answers. I don't know. Like I have no answer in my brain for what sound that could have been.
While this was terrifying, we still didn't have
Coyote.
100% proof, so I moved on to the final strategies to attract a skinwalker and finally get proof. Those two were to go completely alone, and also to offer it new animal skin, which I bought earlier.
You two can stay in here. I'm just gonna go out with my phone.
We need a code to make sure that you're you.
Real Patrick Bateman, American Psycho, Ryan Gosling.
Alright, be safe, Gavin.
Dude,
Real
I'm
Patrick
scared for Gavin,
Bateman,
actually. This
American
is the last
Psycho,
time I'll probably aim
Ryan
the camera
Gosling.
at my face because I can't really see. I hear geese over there.
He's like Ryan Reynolds. They're like, oh, drive away,
All
leave
right,
his
boys,
friend.
here's the plan. I go deep in here.
We're going
I
deep.
hold up the skin. I say, Skinwalkers, I have skin for you.
It's an offering.
I've never felt this bad.
What is that?
I don't want to do this. This is the one piece of advice.
Geese.
What if I see something? I'm literally tripping. My brain has
Silly
already seen
goose.
things. The one piece of advice people say is never go alone, never split up. Or the geese.
So he goes, Lobby, he has the camera. We're with you, bro.
Bro, I'm hearing. Skinwalkers, I have your skin. For you.
He's whispering it. I love getting scared, honestly.
Oh, dude.
Footsteps? I did hear that. It sounds like a knock. He's outside.
I heard footsteps.
Oh.
And then I ran, bro. We tried to find an explanation for the scream. I mean, I guess the one thing that would make sense is I think
Just
it's
walks in
foxes.
front of the car.
Sounds scary. There used to be some where I lived in Virginia. But honestly, it didn't match a fox at all. And it was even weirder when I realized
I don't
the
even
whistle
think it
I
sounds
did
like
right
coyote.
before we heard the scream was the same one I did right before the donkey moved earlier. But honestly, none of that is really what would make me
Donkey,
believe.
Skinwalker.
We didn't really find anything there. But there's one place that is where you're most likely to see skinwalkers, and that's Skinwalker Ranch. So we're about to go there, but first, I'm pretty hungry after a long day of searching for monsters. So I'm gonna make a meal real quick. Thanks to Factor, the sponsor of today's video. Factor helps you meet your nutrition.
I don't believe in
Look at that.
those ads, but let's see
Use
the
the code RubyGavin50 to get 50%
Ruby Gavin 50
off your first Factor box for every order. He loved it. We're gonna now go to as well ask the tow truck driver if he's even heard of
gave it to
Skinwalkers. Then he
Skinwalker?
told us this story. Keep in mind, this is the very first person we talked to.
He did not want to be recorded.
One night, my dad and my nephew and I went out to feed our cows, and I had a 1,500-pound Holstein steer just up and died out of the blue. Well, I went to get the tractor, and there was this black dog. I'm not you guys. It had its mouth on its neck, picking it up and like carrying it. 1,500-pound steer. Shot it. That son of a bitch dropped that cow, stood up on its feet, looked at us, tucked its hand in like this, and ran like a human. I sold my farm in a heartbeat. See if we can get it to roll here, bud.
Okay.
And then we got my car unstuck. I honestly could not believe this story. It was insane. But I want to be 100% sure, so we then drove to go get gas and to ask more people in the town about their experience.
Kind of out here trying to, I guess, look for them. I want to look for their.
You wouldn't?
If you find it, it'll haunt you. It's just like a weed board. It's there, and if you see it, it doesn't make it look. You're gonna look for it, you're gonna find it.
He, like
That's a
the other
fucking-
guy, didn't really want to be on camera for some reason, but I was still able to capture this
Fucking
footage.
police
There's a
man.
lot of stuff that some people see what looks like a campfire out in the distance, and all of a sudden this picks up and flies over and goes
Really?
over, like that. Orbs. I've seen. If you look for it, we had a guy that used to work
This
for
guy's
us.
talking about
He saw-
aliens.
Looking for somebody out there, and he saw what looked like a huge dog with eyes just staring at him at night.
Oh my
He's
gosh.
kind of been haunted ever since.
Wow.
So, you're free to go over there and check it out.
Yeah.
A police officer said that. Dude, when night rolls around, I know.
The
I'm gonna
dog thing. Hold on. The guy had the same dog story. Do you think they fucking know each other? Or do you think that dog is
be
sighted?
myself a little. I don't know. I still don't know
That
if I
much.
fully believe. So he did say that there's a place super
I like
close
their
nearby
hats.
where you can see the ranch. So we're gonna head over there first. So we drove to the first place the officer told us, which was actually called UFO, or
Valley.
Skinwalker Valley.
How you doing?
How are you guys?
Good.
So we ended up meeting this lady who owns a property right next to the ranch and gives out tours. Once again, she did not want to be on camera, but she told us there's been some mediums that have gone there and seen shadow people, which I didn't even know that was a thing. She told us about Skinwalker Ranch, which we already knew about and were
People
already going
addicted
to,
to
but she
Benadryl.
also told us about a forest before it that had a ton of sightings there as well. So that's where we were gonna go first. On the way to the forest, we saw a different paranormal research area called the Space Wolf Research Center or something. which sounds like a gamer tag I would have made when I was like 10. They seem to have everything pretty well secured, so we just continued on to the forest. We're going to like the Skinwalker Forest right now.
I have no
and then
bangs, so
after
my
that,
hair
we're
gets
going to Skinwalker Ranch all tonight. I think that just sunk into my mind. A police officer told us not to look for what I thought was just another fictional creature. Like, bro, I do not want to get out of the car. So we began walking
Yeah, I
towards
think it's
Skinwalker
odd that a police
Forest.
officer would believe in something like that.
I just heard a dog bark. The ranch is gonna be so much worse.
I don't even know why there's tracks going this way. It goes just into the forest. Guys, this is probably one of the most scared times I've ever been in my life. And the fact that this is just the start, I just heard a dog. So we just kept walking towards the forest until we saw...
Dog prints?
Okay, bro. Just so you guys understand, everything we had heard so far today, all the stories were about Skinwalkers.
We'd be
swimming in
hiding
the
this,
dog.
yeah? But, national parks believe in Bigfoot? No. State, no, I don't, it's one of them. But one of them believes in Bigfoot, and then, like, the country ones believe in werewolf. And it's because a lot of the Bigfoot sightings, they find, like, fur from dog, like dog fur. So they're like hardcore werewolf believers or something. I believe it.
We have not seen dog prints that way at all, and it turned into dog prints.
I don't think anyone's dogs would be out right now. Like, that's definitely a wild dog.
Me walking barefoot, got my dogs out, dude.
Bro, it's getting closer.
Wait, the dog? That's a wolf then, no?
We watched a video right before this of a Skinwalker story, and it was talking about a guy who found footprints that turned into dog prints. That's literally what we found. Now we are going to literally the worst place imaginable, the most paranormal place on Earth. I've been putting this off for a while, but we're finally heading to Skinwalker Ranch. This place has had weird sightings reported at it for the last 50 years, such as orbs in the sky, animals randomly dying, paranormal activity, symbols in the ground, and multiple sightings of skinwalkers or animals acting weird.
Symbols in the ground of a footprint.
There's been a TV show on the ranch for the last 3 years where they've been researching absolutely any type of paranormal activity. But with all that, it's time to find out if any of this is even true.
Skinwalker Ranch?
We're just chilling here. If you can
You
hear
see
us,
the
we're just
rabbits.
looking around. We're not going to trespass. Maybe. No, I'm kidding. We're not going to trespass. No parking.
You are trespassing. Please leave the area. This area is under video surveillance.
So we continued further into the infamous Skinwalker Ranch, which reminded me that someone earlier told me that Post Malone came here, which is crazy because the witch from my Ohio video also said he had gone there. He must love this paranormal stuff, just like me, which is why I'm trying to collab with Post Malone. But there's no chance a guy with 25 million subscribers notices me. I don't even have 1 million subscribers. So please subscribe to help me be able to go on an adventure with the Post Malone. But this was just the start. There was a mountain that we could get on top of in Skinwalker Ranch to overlook everything, to see if we could spot any skinwalkers. This is a place where we might actually be able to find something. The dogs are going crazy, bro.
2 a.m.?
Holy shit. Holy shit. Those are paw prints.
Look how light they are,
Look at
though.
those tracks, dude. I gotta go over there. Bro, those are huge. Look at my... That's like the size of my hand.
Whoa.
Bro, that's bigger.
That's not a dog. That's a...
To really explain this to you guys, this is what a normal wolf print or a normal wolf paw looks like. These were way bigger, and what skinwalkers commonly turn into is a massive wolf. So this was probably the creepiest thing we've seen so far. But I couldn't leave until I got to the top of the mountain to make sure I had checked everywhere for myself. I saw in a video
the Skinwalker here at Skinwalker Ranch really likes to be like a trickster, likes to play pranks.
So I thought I would tell him some jokes. Hopefully they'd like me after. What's better than 3 skinwalkers? 4 skinwalkers.
Who's gonna hear him? He's screaming.
Knock knock. How do you greet a 3-headed monster? Hello, hello, hello. Okay, let's go up here so we can actually see everything.
So we finished walking the last little bit to the top of the mountain to look over Skinwalker Ranch. I heard insane stories, been told I was gonna get haunted, pet this cute dog, but in the end found nothing. How many other people have looked for Skinwalkers and not found anything? Let me tell you, a lot. There's been a show going on for the past 3 years. How have they not found one? The only people that claim to actually see them are the people who aren't searching for them. So maybe it's always been impossible that myself or anyone else looking for one finds one. Which reminds me of this quote from Facebook that my grandma sent me. When you stop chasing the wrong things, you give the right things a chance to catch you. I don't know. So because I wasn't able to find anything at the ranch, I came up with an idea to bring someone haunted by Skinwalkers there to basically up my chances of finding something. People say if you look into their eyes, they will haunt and follow you for the rest of your life. And one of my viewers reached out and said he's been haunted by a Skinwalker for the past 3 years. He believes one's following him. So me and him are gonna go to Skinwalker Ranch, try to find Skinwalkers, and I don't know, try to help him not be cursed. So we drove to our hotel in Gusher, which is the town that Skinwalker Ranch was in, and I thought before anything, I would get the full story of what actually happened to Trace.
Are we rolling?
That one's already recording.
Alright, so I've been haunted by a Skinwalker for the past 3 years. It's like 2 a.m. Me and my friends went to like this creek that you had to like walk a half mile back to. All of a sudden he's like, "What's that right there?" What I saw was like a dog figure, not 100% sure, I can't even identify it, and its face is like the most like disgusting looking, just like wrecked, mortified, like I don't know if you know this, but if you look at one in the face, it haunts you. Once a year ever since, I've seen it pop back up. I can't stand being outside at night now, cause like I'm so scared of it popping back up again.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie.
That's like a psychosis thing, though.
That shit made me scared, bro.
I'm like kind of shaky right now.
We're gonna go talk to some people and like see if they know a way to basically stay safe. And then tonight we're gonna go to Skinwalker.
Fuck, dude. There's in my brain. There's a Joe Biden's son. I'm kind of shaky right now. Him talking about doing drugs. He's like, I don't want to have a euphoric relapse just by talking about it. There's gee, just mix those together. There's a joke somewhere in
I'm
there.
like kind of shaky right now.
We're gonna go.
I'm
talk
like
to
kind of
some
shaky
people
right now.
and,
He's talking
like,
about
see if they know a
Skinwalkers.
way
He's
to
having a
basically
euphoric relapse.
Stay safe. And then tonight we're gonna go to Skinwalker Ranch again and to some places
What's
I didn't even go last
Hunter
time.
Biden?
It's like
Dude,
a
that guy's
taboo
sick as
word
hell. We
here.
should
A lot of
react
people don't
to.
wanna talk about it necessarily. Weird question. We're making a video about Skinwalkers. Do you have any stories or anything? Like
We own a truck with nothing. One of our drivers seen one the other night. Only
the other night.
Yeah, going back down this road. Inside, he seen one supposedly scared the shit out of him, and he jumped right out of the truck. Yeah, so there's a lot of sightings. You want to see some about midnight, 2 a.m.
On this road?
You run down this road.
My audio was a little bit messed up because while I was filming this, I accidentally drove over my mic. But basically, she was saying that she's lived here her entire life, and it is not a good idea to go looking for Skinwalkers. The thing is, though, have you ever heard of someone actually getting killed by a Skinwalker?
No, but like think about all the missing people that are just unanswered.
There is a lot of missing people out
Feral,
there.
feral.
Bro,
I
that
think it's
low-key is
feral.
like my biggest fear. Like, do you have any stories or anything?
Me and my dad seen a flashing light going straight down.
They're all over that way, White Rocks.
Aliens?
No way, White Rocks?
White Rocks, Utah.
After talking to some more people, we met someone who didn't want to be on camera, but she
Are
said she was a
Skinwalkers
tour guide for
aliens?
Skinwalker Ranch, and there was something that might be able to help out Trace there. So that's where we headed.
That could be new theory.
Alright guys, we're in the Outback. We're about to tour the ranch, and we're gonna get to see like the prime place SWs are. Maybe we'll see it, talk with it, and
Because they started as Native American, but they haven't merged yet, no? So there's not like alien skinwalkers.
So we began to tour the area until we got to what could maybe help Trace, called a healing circle.
Our culture really absolutely does 150% believe that the curses are real. I have had one paranormal medium that she said there was a spirit out here and that she likes us
Curses of what?
touch the rocks.
Going into the holy circle. So this was apparently supposed to help the Skinwalkers leave Trace alone, but this lady could be lying, or this might just straight up not work. But at the very least,
Have
it
you seen
helped
those
Trace
rock
get over his
stackers
fear
and
a
people
little.
push the rock stacks
Do
over?
you feel peaceful at all? I'm not trying to be like
You
corny
go to
or anything,
Stonehenge.
but I will say like it feels like nothing can like get past that line, you know? And like we're just here.
Hopefully this did work and help Trace, but he was gonna have to face his fears whether this worked or not. So to make sure he did, we were gonna go to the 3 places with the most skinwalker sightings in the world, leading up.
This guy, I'm so scared of skinwalkers. I have a deep fear. He's like, we're gonna go to the highest.
To Skinwalker Ranch.
All of the places. We're gonna go meet a skinwalker so you can get over your fear.
Dude,
They're
this
chill,
is
man.
probably the least scary place we're gonna be tonight, and it's not even dark yet.
It's like nighttime, and like.
But like, it's not even nighttime yet. Like, it's gonna get way worse.
So I'm getting like tears in my eyes, man.
All right, so we're in one of the places that the guys told us about. The first guy we talked to, he just said, he didn't really say much about this place. He just said there's a bunch of SWs. But what if we see someone just like in the ditch on the side, like asking for help, bro?
I see shit moving in the corner of my eye, bro.
What do you think?
I'm not chilling at all. Like, as soon as the sun comes down, anywhere, we could be in the town and I'd be scared right now.
So we headed to the next location where there had been even more sightings and stories about skinwalkers.
He said he was already seeing shit.
So
I'm
now
like,
we're
no,
at
you're not. You can't be.
Skinwalker
He's
Desert.
eating
Next
food
place
now.
we're going is literally to
He's
Skinwalker Ranch,
calming
but I
his
low-key
anxiety.
think this place, it might be more creepy.
Bro, even the trees look like skinwalkers. Do they not?
These trees,
They
bro,
not?
are the scariest trees in existence.
What the f is it? Okay.
Oh my god.
Why is it working? Oh.
Bro, that was Mothman.
Yeah.
Last time when I went to like
That was
Skinwalker Ranch
Mothman.
and all these places, we saw like dog footprints. So I actually do want to look a little bit.
That's like little
It's wild how
toes
they
from,
were
like,
just
a
in
paw, I would
snow.
say. If you get close and see the imprint. Like, those are some paranormal ass ants, bro.
Bro, they're like, why the hell is it daytime? Yeah, they're so confused right now.
We clearly weren't finding much, so it was time to use some equipment that I got.
So we got a thermal camera. So if we point it like somewhere just random and then see a figure, I'm leaving. So we're just gonna look around. We're just looking for any figures or anything.
We didn't really find anything except for a tree, so it was time to use the rest of the equipment.
I don't know how this works because skinwalkers are like creatures, but some people believe they're like spirits.
Trees are
So
alive.
I brought these
Trees are
flashlights
alive.
that apparently they'll turn on when there's spirits and stuff. Same thing with this motion detector. When something goes in front of this, like my hand, it goes off. It's that simple.
A lot of people believe skinwalkers are spirits, so they use this equipment to try to talk to them. So that's what I was gonna try and see if it worked at all, so that we could hopefully get them to just be friendly with Trace.
If there's
How does that
anything here,
use the
could you
laser?
please,
Doesn't it
step in front of the
refract?
motion detector box or
Light a flashlight.
light a flashlight? Whichever.
So what are they, ghosts? Do you know what I'm saying? This guy's scared of skinwalkers, but then he's like, all right, let's find these ghosts.
Dude, really, I don't mind. Anything here, please. I need content. All right. I hate being. Whoa.
Nah. Soon as Ethan.
Wait.
We gotta get out of here.
Oh.
That might have been nothing because we
Flashlight
didn't even
turns on.
ask anything.
Dude,
If
why am I
there's something here, could you please turn the flashlight back on? The blue flashlight. We did see it. We would very much appreciate it if you could
I take the red.
for the content.
No. No.
No.
No. Dude, I'm crying.
Can we be friends? Can we
Dude,
be
I'm-
friends?
dude,
Please
I'm
turn on the
crying.
blue light. I would love to be friends, honestly. I wanna respect you and be friends. That's all. And make some content. Just turn on the blue light if we can be friends.
No. I actually have to go back to the car. I'm about to freak the f out.
Blue light? Oh, and
No. I'm being dead serious. We gotta go. Guys, this is not jokes right now.
I like the.
Could you stop, please?
Who is that? Someone who watches his channel?
Oh, okay. Someone's just trolling me now.
But then we had one final important question before we headed
Dude,
to
I gotta get
Skinwalker
back to the car.
Ranch.
Okay.
Dude,
If
that's
you're
so
a
funny.
skinwalker, could you turn on the blue one for us, please?
That guy's comedy
Just
gold,
turn on the
dude.
light.
Turn on the red
Or
one.
anything else, really.
If someone goes, I'm running. No, bro. Can we go back to the car? Bro,
And after this, we were now
He's
headed to the
gonna
most haunted
cry,
place
dude.
yet to finally push Trace past his fears. This is a place that many people,
God, it's just
including the
making it
government,
worse.
have been investigating for skinwalker sightings, UFO sightings, cattle mysteriously unaliving.
Oh, you bet the
weird
U.S. government hitting a UFO? They smacked it and then it just kept flying.
lights showing up, and we were headed there now.
They have no explanation.
This is one of the scariest.
They literally tried shooting the UFO down with a rocket and then it did nothing to it. And it just kept flying.
Like, this is, oh shit.
Like, actually in it, dude.
Yeah, like this, literally what we're looking at right now is Skinwalker Ranch. You ready? Ready, dude?
Yeah, but are they gonna be...
It's gonna... When I left here, I literally was like, I am never coming back here. I was so spooked. And I'm back here. With someone more scared than me.
You are trespassing. Please leave the area. This area is under video surveillance.
Alright, let's just get our shots and get the out of here.
Alright, bro.
We're in it.
So,
wait, I'm tripping myself out, sorry.
You are, bro.
Wait,
I know you. There's a ton of dogs barking.
After exploring around there a bit more, we drove around to the other side of the ranch where we would camp for the night. I have the sage from the Holy Circle. This sage is straight from Jesus himself. So this could maybe do nothing, but I've heard that burning sage can like cleanse you in religious ways. If you want to do it, man.
Alright, boys. Here goes nothing.
Other than to just wait, there's no real way to know if this actually helped Trace.
So, I've been haunted by Skinwalker for the past 3 years. I'm not comfortable.
But all I know is that he did push past his fears.
I'm not showing it all.
That one didn't
He
count.
did push past his
That was
limits.
Mothman.
I actually have to go back to the car. I'm about to freak the out.
You ready?
I like that one.
Does this make me the good guy for helping somebody overcome something that they've tried so hard to? Does this make me a real-life superhero? Maybe. After not finding anything at the ranch, I thought I would go find a creature that people confuse with skinwalkers, and to a place where skinwalkers are also seen. The Appalachian Mountains in Virginia, where the rake is believed to exist. A skinny, pale, hairless creature that started as a story until people started actually seeing it.
This
We're gonna
one
go
feels
hike
like
to the
it's
top
more.
of this, set up camp, and we're gonna do some searching. I have some plans, some tactics to catch this, and to see if we can get enough evidence to prove that the rake might actually exist. I'm here with the famous Dank Drew and Ginger. It's like the most famous picture. We're just like a slimy...
They've gone to the Appalachian Mountains multiple times? Dude, this
Human
guy's
type
just
figure.
spooked.
I know a lot of those.
I've heard stories from people who go camping, and instead of their campsites, they go to go fish or whatever. They come back, their campsite is now occupied by wild people, like feral people.
Oh, so you're saying it's not a creature, it's just weird people.
Yeah, that's what I think it would be.
Didn't you say it goes in your dreams?
Yeah, and then it has no eyes and mouth.
We didn't really know anything about it yet, but we did have a call with a rake expert later to hopefully clear things up. But for now, we just started hiking to the top of the mountain where apparently the most rake sightings were.
Hi, bro. It's about 2.5 miles to the top. We're not trying to find the rake, we're trying to hunt him down. What I was saying is I feel like a lot of these creatures have very similar descriptions. Like this seems like the same as kind of like the Wendigo and the Skinwalkers. I don't know how I judge it. Alright, so earlier I messaged my good friend Chad Lewis.
There's this guy that went to the Appalachian Mountains. We'll have to try to find the YouTube video about it. He found a bunch of ramblings, written down on rocks and random drift pieces of wood, and that one had to been and that one's just a crazy person of the woods.
And the Wendigo video, he's an expert. He's been studying the Wendigo for 20 years. I asked him if he knew anything about the rake or knew anyone who did. He gave me the email of this guy named Jack Chavez. He basically said
How do you study the Wendigo? At that point, you just make stuff up? That's like me studying Harry Potter.
Studying the rake. And he's currently writing a book on it, which is crazy. Hopefully he'll agree to call.
But for now, we just journeyed closer to the top of the mountain.
Bro, by the way, I love horror movies so much. I think that's why I like making these videos. I want to make my videos scarier. We gotta actually get hunted down by something.
And die.
The situation we're in right now could potentially be the scariest.
Producer's wait.
We're alone in a forest
Gavin's
at night,
we need to get
miles away from
possessed,
anything.
actually. We need to go
I think we found a place that's good
Make
to
out with
set
Annabelle.
up because it's rocky everywhere, but
No.
I think we're good now. And now we can start phase 2 of the plan.
First, we set up our tent.
Yeah, the rake f***ed up our tent.
I hate that guy. As long as we're together. All right, guys, we got the tent set up, kind of.
You're missing some pieces.
This will protect us, though, from the rake.
Doubt.
Will this protect us from the rain?
Nope.
Then we started reading some of the sightings that happened near where we were at.
We finally got the tent set up, kinda. There have been a good amount of stories in the Appalachian Mountains, sightings. This was in 2016, 2 or 3 a.m. in the Appalachian Mountains, and he was driving on one of the back roads right over there.
We drove on the back roads.
Yeah.
We did that earlier.
I know. Wait, it gets crazier. There was a passenger in the car, and he turned the corner, and his headlights hit a figure. He said it still gives him chills to this day. This creature was almost in a position that reminded me of a catcher in baseball.
Like this?
Yeah, dude, exactly like that.
But he basically said he was very pale and white, very lanky arms, lanky legs, lengthy fingers, I don't know how he saw his fingers. It starts chasing you by entering your dreams. And then you wake up, and it's actually there.
Yo, I thought we were supposed to be scared, bro. I'm like, this is funny.
This is what we're looking for. This is what the guy saw on these mountains.
A melted ice cream.
We're gonna go start actually looking. All right, we're leaving the goofballs.
Who are you calling goofballs?
So we're looking for him now, but there's a bunch of different theories on how to attract him. So the first theory, obviously, is the main one, that he's just lurking in these woods and you can just randomly see him. All right, we're basically just gonna try to get a little higher and deeper.
I think the scariest thing would be going into the woods and like having your lights on full blast, yeah, and then just turning everything off and sitting by a tree, yeah, because then you're just sitting there in complete darkness. What if you hear it walking up? Like you just sit there, maybe like night vision cameras.
We're turning off path a little bit because I think that's where we would be more likely to actually find something. It is a bit dangerous because we can't see anything, so high likelihood we get lost. But I need to see if the rake is actually out there. See why people might believe if there's some other thing out here that people are seeing.
Is that a cliff? Oh my god, that is a cliff.
Bro, we were literally just like cruising straight and there's a giant cliff in front of us. We probably have like the best vantage point possible now. So I'm gonna use the night vision goggles.
Dude, my biggest fear is like falling off a cliff. I dream about that.
Yeah,
I dream about that.
Be ashamed if I slipped.
Oh, chill.
Bro, anything around here?
I dream about falling off a cliff.
There we go.
It's a nightmare,
So
not a
you can
dream.
see like trees and stuff. So if there was a creature out here somewhere, we should be able to see it.
Something out of it.
We didn't really see anything because the camera wasn't working, so we were on to the next way to attract the rake while still waiting to get a message back from Jack. In some of the sightings, the rake tries to make contact with your skin, where you'll then be possessed by it.
So because of that, people say to not have like your skin out, like not have your skin exposed, like you should be covering up at all times. If we want to attract him, we do the complete opposite of that.
They do it to the black guy.
So any moment now, the rake should come out and touch Ethan.
Come on, Rake, don't be shy.
Rake!
That should attract him.
I want something scary to happen.
You can put your clothes back on.
Thank you.
I swear I'm not holding him hostage. Alright, I mean, the only other really big theory is that it comes for you in your sleep. So I guess we'll just all go to sleep.
We should sleep with the flap open so the rake feels welcome to come in. As long as he takes his shoes off beforehand.
Alright guys, we're going to sleep.
So we went to sleep, woke up at 3 to look around.
I mean, Ethan's asleep. I don't think maybe something's in his dream right now. Who knows?
Didn't see anything, then went back to sleep, waiting for the call with Jack tomorrow.
Where's Ethan? His sleeping bag is gone. Oh no, it's right here.
Where was that guy the whole night?
No, he's right there.
What happened?
Bro, we just woke up and you weren't here.
Oh, I mean, it was away.
I thought bro got taken by the rake.
Well, no one dreamed about the rake.
I didn't know.
And we're our tent is flooding, and we're far away from the car.
So we packed up all our wet stuff, started walking back, where I then got on the call with Jack to finally find out the truth.
I've been a paranormal investigator for several years now. The Rake is a creepypasta. Basically, it's an internet fictional story, but the trouble with that is that people were actually seeing this. These sightings were occurring back in the 90s, back in the 80s, and the Rake was created in 2005.
So basically, the Rake we've been looking for this entire time isn't real, but something similar called a crawler might be.
Crawlers are described as anywhere from 6 to 7 feet tall. They look like they're starving, and they're described as pale, and they have elongated limbs. Another sighting was in Richland, Virginia. He said it was about anywhere between 2 or 3 in the morning.
And he told us about the story that I had mentioned earlier at the top of the mountain. So I guess it was true. Then I asked him if this creature could go in your dreams like the Rake does.
I interviewed a girl who had a dream about a crawler, and it was a consistent dream. And in the dream, she would wake up and she was confronted by this crawler.
And he had only really heard one case of that. But his final theory was...
And you read Chad Lewis's book, the Wendigo. The original description of the Wendigo is just like a crawler. But I now think that they probably are the same being, or at least very similar to each other.
So, to wrap it up, the Rake isn't real, they're based off of something called crawlers, and he thinks those might just be the Wendigos. So the only option to do now was to try to see if Wendigos were real. The Wendigo is terrifying, because it might be real. Basically, the Wendigo is a spirit that can possess you and turn a human into a Wendigo, where then you will start craving human flesh and end up looking something like one of these. And I say this might be real because all of the areas where Wendigos are from and commonly seen have 100% real cases of cannibalism, humans eating other
I didn't know Wendigos were cannibals.
humans. So I'm gonna go to this area, more specifically starting at this small town where people have seen Wendigos, and also where they hold a Wendigo festival. And I'm gonna try to figure out why so many people believe Wendigos actually exist.
Oh, what did he pronounce
We just
it before?
made it into the town. I'm gonna go
Wendigo?
around and see if anybody knows about the Wendigo. We're just gonna go into bars because that's the only place where people are.
And we're not just looking for the Wendigo, we're looking for some brewskis.
It was not. Have you heard of the Wendigo?
Yeah, it's like a Wisconsin myth thing.
Yeah, that's why we're over here.
It's like Mothman. We believe in Mothman too up north.
Yeah,
People are weird.
Do you fully believe in it?
No.
No? Do you know anyone that does?
A lot of people around here.
Oh, shit.
What the Wendigo Fest is about?
Wendigo. He pronounces it right.
To like celebrate it or something? Yeah. Like honor it? Yeah.
Dawn, she's the one that puts it on. It's called the Mad Hatter. She puts Wendigo Fest together.
You need to talk to Dawn, is her name.
That is your #1 connection. She runs Wendigo Fest.
We talked to this lady. She was super nice, one of the bartenders, and she gave us Dawn's number. All right, guys, it's the next morning. I'm about to call Dawn. I just really hope she answers.
Bro, I bet she's gonna be like, Gurianin.
I've been expecting it. Basically, I'm making a video about the Wendigo, and everybody said you're the person to talk to. So.
Tell you about the festival. You're welcome to stop in here.
That's cool.
I'm assuming you're Dawn?
I am.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Everybody told us you're the one that sets up like the Wendigo festival.
Yes.
And, I was just curious, like why you set it up and stuff. We're curious about specifically the Wendigo.
I mean, I know it's an Algonquin, creature that is very nasty and stuff, but I only named it after that because it wasn't used a whole lot. You will get some Native Americans around here who say it's real. They're very nasty. It's like the nastiest of nasties. If you see one, it can cause you to go home and eat your family.
Oh my gosh.
There's much more to the Wendigo than you think. Yeah. You should read that book by Chad Lewis.
Chad Lewis.
Yes. He is the person to interview.
He's in Peru, Illinois. He's going to be talking at the library at 6 o'clock.
All right, so everybody was saying to talk to Dawn, but she said there's a guy who wrote a book about the Wendigo, knows a ton about that stuff.
Say it's missing its own mouth and lips because insatiable hunger for human flesh.
Like he's in Illinois doing a talk about the Wendigo today. So we're gonna drive like 4 hours to go find him basically. This is probably the creepiest thing we've looked for yet. All I'm saying, the 4v1, that thing might have superhuman strength.
This guy, he's a jujitsu like black belt, basically.
So I'm gonna be like
onwards.
That's funny for takedowns.
All right, we made it to this random library. We're here to meet Chad.
And had these giant featherless wings. When they started putting it in print, and what appeared to be a growl coming from the woods. The last 30 years, I've been traveling the world in search of the strange and unusual, from the most deadly and terrifying thing ever to set foot in North America, the demonic, cannibalistic Wendigo of the North. It's so old they don't even know the origin of it. We have dozens upon dozens of cases of people killing one another because they believed that that person was turning Wendigo. Thank you all for coming. Thank you.
They were turning Wendigo?
I've been doing this 30 years, Wendigo research for about 20. It's been a fascination of mine all the way back from when I was a psychology student hearing about Wendigo psychosis, which is thought to be a mental disorder that you have an unnatural craving for human flesh. The Wendigo today is not the same as it was 400 years ago. Never had antlers or horns.
Because you never have a chance to fully transform. They try to stop you. Think about it.
But that's what it looked like in the old days. COVID hit, I was up in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, chasing after the legend of a Wendigo called Swift Runner, who's one of the nastiest stories you'll ever hear about. Many people up there would not talk about it, would not say its name. They called him the Indian who ate his family. He ends up killing and eating 5 of his 6 children, his wife, his mother and brother die. He's actually the first man in Alberta, and he said he turned Wendigo. Evil Wendigo overtook me, and I ended up killing my son and eating him. There was Wendigo hunters, like Jack Fiddler was one.
I was reading this one story about
Wendigo hunter.
I don't quite know when this was, but he had claimed to kill 13, and then the 14th was a person that he shot, and then he went to jail.
Yep, that was Fiddler and his brother. We don't know if he killed them in monster form, but one of them was his daughter-in-law, and she was in human form turning Wendigo. So when the white police found out about it, they didn't see it as him killing a Wendigo. They said it was a human. But north of Spooner, Wisconsin, there's a place called Leisure Lake Summer Camp. I think it's closed down right now, but 2 brothers
so he killed 14 people
there a few years ago as well.
You're like me, but in the future.
Yeah. Well, hit the road. Get up there. Let me know.
Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Thank you again. This is awesome.
Rest in peace, guys. Good knowing you.
So we're on our way to the place Chad told us about.
I noticed something right over there. It was 7 or 6 feet tall, skinny, didn't look like it wasn't eating at all.
You were certain this wasn't a person?
Oh yeah, very certain.
One of the aspects of the Wendigo is its cannibalistic spirit.
And I think it was out for blood.
We just got to the location that the man himself, Chad Lewis, told us about.
3, 2, 1, Chad!
The first thing we're gonna go check out is just the massive frozen lake. We should look for footprints. Oh, tracks, come here. Maybe it was running from something, so we follow where it came from. They're gonna go that way and find another set of tracks, and we're gonna follow the fox tracks. Wait, shh. It is pretty terrifying knowing that if we do find this one, we're gonna die.
Oh my god, what is this? They just turned into cannibals?
Oh my god. Bro, I hate being right next to this forest. This creeps me out, bro.
Wait, stop.
Bro, how hungry you gotta be to eat another
Why did I feel like
I'm not gonna lie, dude. We were driving here and I was like, man, I'm kind of starving, bro.
Oh, why did I get partnered with you, bro?
So hungry I could eat a person.
I ain't never seen some tracks like that.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what those are.
Not really sure what to think of these.
Yeah, but why are they shaped like that?
We just followed a crack in the ice for 10 minutes. I think we look around in the woods, and then the final thing, we go near the 2 buildings where they were sighted.
So this is where it happened, right over there.
Shit. Thought I saw something.
Dude, stop it, Tommy.
No, I'm not even joking. That's not like something above Ethan's head.
7 or 6 feet tall.
Above.
Oh wait, I hear it.
You have to be looking high? I feel like I'm looking low too.
You hear that in the far distance?
I'm sure it was just, you know, some fog or...
Dude, you're scaring me, man.
Bro, I can't afford to die out here. I gotta pay off my credit card debt.
Really?
We've separated a bit, which is, you're more likely to see it.
That is creepy.
I'm gonna do one final thing before we go to the cabins, and that's to say its name. That's the one thing that basically people say attracts it, that and whistling, which is the same thing as skinwalkers, which is kind of interesting. I like can't.
Wendigo?
Wendigo!
No, it's how is it pronounced again?
I'm gonna scream it one last time.
Wendigo?
Wendigo!
It's Wendigo.
You heard that?
Yeah. I hope that was Tommy and Andrew. I don't know though. We're gonna go meet up back with them and go to the cabins. We're at the first place where one of the brothers saw the Wendigo.
Yeah, this is basically where I saw it. We were sitting down here inside the cabin. I saw movement at the window, and I look out, and I thought it was a moth. Then I kind of realized it wasn't a moth, and that they were eyes.
It's now completely abandoned, which makes it more scary. Because this was only like 4 years ago that he was in the camp, and it's abandoned already.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Like they might have stopped it right after. Let's look around. Let's look in the house if we can get in.
Go on.
This is, I guess, the cabin one of the brothers stayed in. Dude, that would be awesome if we saw it right now and we had to like camp in the cabin.
That'd be fire.
That was scary for me.
Take the file off. Okay, so I'm guessing you said this is probably the younger brother's cabin. Do you remember their ages?
Well, they were teenagers. I know that's what he said.
Okay. Well, let's go to the other cabin.
This one.
Brave man.
This is where I'm assuming the older brother saw it from. Well, right outside. I mean, this is where he was staying.
Right over there. And it started coming at us. That's when we ran like no other.
We looked around where both of the brothers saw the Wendigo for quite some time, but didn't find anything out of the ordinary. What makes their story even crazier is that the camp counselor claimed to see something as well.
And they said that they saw something right in that little clearing over there.
So what did they see? And all the other people who claim to see the Wendigo see? And with Wendigo psychosis being a real thing, does this mean Wendigos are real? Kind of. It doesn't prove that people turn into creatures like this, or that the evil Wendigo spirit is real. However, there is a mental disorder that has been reported occurring in many places where Wendigos are believed to exist, where people become cannibalistic like the Wendigo.
Yeah,
there are
that
cases
is wild,
of people
though.
killing
Why?
other people because they believe they were turning into Wendigos. So I looked for skinwalkers in the most likely spots to find them. Look for a rake, and even look for Wendigos. Most likely to me are the Wendigos, because there are actual cases of at least Wendigo psychosis. And as for the other two, we didn't see anything other than some sus donkeys. But we did hear some insane stories from almost everyone. So what do you guys think? Do you guys have any stories?
What? That's wild. They didn't find a single goddamn thing except some donkeys. Bing bing bong. Hope you liked it.